going to be discussing multiple different penny stocks, probably at least 5 or 6 different parabolic type plays that can have some giant, big, massive runs going into this week, guys. I have a $6 million company with a $100 million patent portfolio. This stock is currently trading at 18 cents. The CEO has just loaded 2 million shares exactly 1 month ago. You can see just on May 10th, he acquired and bought just over 1.8 million shares for 13 or just over 13 cents. They just announced their second contract with NASA, and this is big, guys, because they actually had a contract before this, and obviously NASA was, satisfied with their laser technology, everything like that, and then they announced their second contract. So that's why this one is so big. They also have multiple government contracts. Just completed a contract with the U.S. Air Force not that long ago, and this is one that is trading at a $6 million market cap. Make sure you watch this entire video because I'm going to be showing you multiple different plays, the hottest penny stocks in the entire market. Drop a quick like on the video if you are enjoying this content, put notifications on and everything like that, and let's just dive into it, guys. We have a lot of different plays that I want to talk about. At the end, I'm going to be showing you a 17-cent stock, a $10 million company that just had a new director that bought 100,000 shares, and this insider purchase alone is enough to basically have a massive run because he was an ex-U.S. congressman representing Texas for more than 10 years, and he was basically a congressman and all the way up until just last year. He just bought 100,000 shares. The company is the new director, so obviously he knows something is a big government contract coming. This is one that has over 60% short interest as of right now, according to Ortex, just based off of the high amounts of short interest and this insider purchase. This one could have a very big squeeze. You have to see this play, so make sure you watch every single minute of this video. First stock we want to talk about is AGRI, one that already has 25 million volume. Actually, this was exactly an hour ago, and just at 9:20 a.m., 10 minutes before the market opens, we actually have 80 million in volume. The AGRI just awarded new U.S. patent for development of their automated growing systems, guys. And I actually have been, just last video, I called this one around 10 cents. I told you it was bottomed out, and we are expecting this patent PR, and this basically is up around 40% for the day. So I already knew this patent was granted, or was supposed to be granted, on June 4th, and they actually just came out and released this news today. So this is what I was waiting for, and we are seeing some crazy volume coming in pre-market. Like I said, 80 million in pre-market. Now, looking at the chart, this one will go absolutely parabolic if it does hold over the 15-cent level and breaks over that. So that's what we're watching. I think we almost touched it in pre-market. We wicked up here and came right back down. This is on the 4-hour chart. You look on the 1-day chart, you can see this one has been in a downtrend. Actually, basically bottomed out right at this level at 9 cents, actually broke support at the 11-cent level and dropped all the way down here. Volume was dying out, which I said was a concern. I said we needed a PR. We are expecting patent news. I told you this just a few days ago, and that's what we got. So looking at the 1-hour chart right here, obviously we need to break this 15-cent level, and we could see another big leg up, and that's what I'm looking for. Like I said, we just briefly touched it. We wicked up here, and the market hasn't even opened yet, so we will see if we do test this level and hold over it. So that's what we're looking at with AGRI, which finally has some big volume. And guys, like I said, they do have a delistment day, or they do lose compliance, I believe, early July. So exactly in a month, July 8th, I believe, if I do remember it right. So this is one that does have that as a concern. Something else to look at is we are looking for that 15-cent breakout. And then looking back on the daily, we're actually just bouncing off of a double bottom just around the 9-cent level. So just keep that in mind, as we do have a lot of volume. We're expecting potentially hundreds of million in volume today. Just, the market just opened. So this stock is now trading at 12 cents, up 28% for the day. Just watch it to see if we can test this level later in the day. There's new BURU Inc. trading at 17 cents, and this one is extremely undervalued considering, they have hundreds of tech patents in a patent portfolio that is estimated to be valued at $100 million. This is a de-SPAC, IPO'd at a $350 million market cap. On their website, you can see they actually announced their second contract with NASA. Keep in mind, this tiny, 17 cent, $6 million company just 1 month ago, BURU announces a second contract with NASA for their next generation blue laser space technology. So they secured not only one, but another contract, which basically shows that NASA is satisfied with their technology, which is huge. You can see just at the end of 2023, successfully completed a contract awarded by the U.S. Air Force. So multiple government contracts. And looking at the chart, guys, this one looks like it will have a big time type squeeze if it does hold and break the 20 cent level. So that's what we're looking at with BURU, just off of their patent portfolio, all of their contracts and everything like that they have. This one is extremely severely undervalued and is definitely one to watch to see if we can break out of that level that we're watching. What we want to talk about is ticker KITT. One that if it does break, also does break over 20 cents, I could see a big, massive squeeze. This one does have over 60% short interest according to Ortex as of right now. So this is one that volume is picking up. Highly shorted play. You can't ignore that. And this is another one that could have a parabolic squeeze over 20 cents. And we are gaining some momentum. Underwater exploration company called Nauticus Robotics. And why am I covering this one? Well, there is some very high short interest, which could cause a major squeeze, but there is an insider purchase. I'm going to basically show you this video explaining why this is so important.
But there's one company that kept popping up that I've never heard of. A small underwater robotics company called Nauticus Robotics, ticker KITT, who have several UUVs in the pipeline and have won government contracts in the past. Here's where it gets crazy though. They're under so much financial stress right now that I almost completely moved on from them. But that was until, by complete chance, something caught my eye. A recent insider purchase of 100,000 Nauticus shares made by newly appointed company director Bill Flores. Now, if this was just any old board director, I probably wouldn't pay too much attention to it. But his name sounded familiar to me, so I did some digging, and that's when I made the connection. Bill Flores, the new director at Nauticus, and the person who just bought 100,000 shares of the company, was a U.S. congressman until just last election, representing Texas for more than 10 years. The fact that Bill Flores is loading up on shares of a company like Nauticus, who could desperately use a financial lifeline in the form of a big government contract, and alongside the recent lobbying spending, all while this DARPA Manta Ray project is in full swing, it makes me wonder if Bill Flores knows something that we don't.
Currently trading at 16 cents, could have a massive partnership or government contract coming up. This one is highly shorted, so it is primed up for a squeeze if shorts do cover, or we do get any kind of PR, or we do continue to have momentum, could see short step in and cover, which would cause a massive squeeze. So this is one you have to watch, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think about these plays, what other plays you're watching, and I will see you on the next video.